A woman has been killed in an early morning crash in the Comox Valley, and police say it was caused by a deer. The woman was a passenger in a vehicle traveling along the Inland Island Highway just before 6 o'clock this morning. The driver swerved to avoid a deer but ended up losing control, crashed into the median, and then the vehicle flipped over. Gord Kurbis has more.
RCMP crash analysts worked the scene of this morning's deadly accident. They're looking to determine exactly how a crash resulted in one woman's death and sent the vehicle's driver to hospital.
Early this morning, just before 6 this morning, vehicle traveling southbound on the highway here. Driver came upon a deer in the middle of the road, swerved to miss the deer.
That information came from the woman driving the vehicle. RCMP were able to talk to her to get some details. The rest they're trying to piece together by looking at the vehicle's debris field and tire indentations along the highway.
Went through the meridian, the vehicle flipped several times and came to rest here back in the meridian. There were 2 occupants and the passenger of the vehicle has succumbed to their injuries.
RCMP haven't released the name of the woman who died, nor will they indicate which city the 2 were from. They were both rushed to hospital from the crash scene. This morning, the coroner was at the scene, getting her facts on the case.
The coroners and police officers have slightly different training, so we look at it with slightly different points of view, and I can learn a lot by coming to the scene as well. And then they do the technical part of it and provide the information from the collision analyst for the fine details.
Police don't believe alcohol or speed were factors in the crash, but the deer's surprise appearance on the highway was. Encounters between vehicles and wildlife is a common occurrence, according to the company that has to clean up after they happen.
Shockingly, Gord, at this time of year, sort of fall, August, September, we're picking up between 1 and 3 animals a day. We've got some more predominant areas where these animals seem to travel.
Statistics recorded by the company show there can be upwards of 40 roadkills in a single month. Today alone, NCOM crews were called to the scene of 3 instances where deer were hit.
Dawn and dusk and overnight. Obviously, if you're out traveling on the inland specifically, late at night, 10 to midnight, it's specifically bad. We've seen them a ton at that time of night.
RCMP agree drivers need to show extra care when traveling island roads at dawn and at dusk.
It's hard to see, hard time to react, so the posted speed limit is for ideal conditions, and when it's dark and you can't see as well, you really need to slow down because you never know when they're going to jump out.
Gord Kurbis, CTV News in the Comox Valley.